And that brings us to our fake last segment of the night, BBD, the bro of the night. Before we get into the bro of the night is brought to you by ExpressVPN. It is the #1 virtual private network. Use it at your home, BBD. Get ExpressVPN. Use it at your home for Netflix. Get some content you didn't have access to. Sports. Watch some sports games you didn't have access to. Gaming. You know I'm getting back into gaming. Been playing that 2K1 golf game. Feel it. You get some different play rooms. You get some cheaper gear. Most importantly, ExpressVPN is safe, secure, and private. And if you sign up now, you get 3 months free. ExpressVPN.com/JohnBoy. The way I say it for the people, BBD, it's more content. It's safer content. ExpressVPN, go check them out. ExpressVPN.com/JohnBoy. 3 months free if you sign up now. So go check it out. More content, safer content. Bang. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. BBD, bro of the night. I'm going to be a little tidy. We do have to start getting for talking baseball. I think both of our guys are going to be from the same game here. I'm going with Urias. Julio Urias, we touched on this a little bit. He pitches the final 3 innings for the Dodgers. And think we were doing this live during the live stream. If you've been watching with us, thank you, and keep joining. We'll be doing them. The Dodgers bullpen, I mean, it's been an Achilles heels of sort. They've had, Kershaw, Walker Buehler. They've had starting pitching throughout the years. They've had a crazy lineup throughout the years. The Achilles heel has been their bullpen. And in a deciding Game 7, Urias, 24-year-old pitcher from Mexico. And by the way, he came up early. This is like his 4th. This is part of his 5th MLB season. Came up when he was 19. And BBD, he was a huge prospect. He was a top 5 prospect. And he's still kind of finding his way a little bit. I think you'll see him be a starting pitcher. But in this bullpen, as we saw last night, what he did can be more important than a start. May and Gonsolin combined for 3 innings, and they gave up 3 runs. Urias finishes the game, so it's this weird sports world we're in now that, you want to see the traditional starting pitcher. It's kind of not that way, and hey, when Urias locks him down for the final 3 innings, Roberts looks great, Urias looks great. So good for him, man. Urias locks it down. He fends off what's been the Dodgers Achilles heel, and you wonder what this does for the rest of his career. He's been good. He's got a 3.2 ERA, 38 games started, 74 appearances, so he's bounced back and forth, 239 innings pitched, 232 strikeouts, again, a 3.2 ERA, so he's been good. He's still really young. He's 24. A lot of guys don't get called up until they're 24, so this guy might have a bright future. This could be his postseason coming out party, and we'll see what the rest looks like. But for now, he pitched the final 3 innings shutty against a really good Braves lineup that had been dominating this series to the fact it put them up 3-1, and then he has that performance. So shout out to him. He keeps Kenley and Kershaw in the pen, which kind of rude but kind of true. So I'm giving it to Urias, BBD.
Yeah. Pretty recently turned 24.
Yeah.
He's in August.
He's young. He's a youth.
He's young.
Mexico.
Still figure it out and be like a good starter for them.
Yeah.
Which would be the best case scenario. But I think it's kind of clear at minimum he'll be able to become like a decent reliever, like a pretty good high leverage guy.
Yeah,
Seems like he's got the tools there.
I think what's tricky, and this is a little bit of a Dodgers deep dive, is like 11 games this year, he had 10 starts. So he was a starting pitcher this year. And I think if this was a normal season, we would have seen Urias with, 28 starts and 150 innings pitched, whatever. Because, man, he's kind of been blocked for a while. They had Maeda, the Dodgers have had starting pitching
of riches,
where he's been the 6th or 7th starter. The year before this, he had 37 games, 8 starts. So, this kind of was supposed to be his year, you're a starting pitcher, go get it. And he was, but in the shortened season, and now he ends up in the pen because of how baseball's played now. So, good for him. Hey, have a good World Series, and you're a young 24-year-old stud that's going to be the 3 in the Dodgers rotation next year, or the 2. So, I'm giving it to Urias.
Free agency young.
Yeah, right. BBD, who's your brilliant?
You got to hit your layups. Cody Bellinger hit the dig dropping homer.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Big
shot. It was really cool. Have yourself a moment.
Yeah.
It was the moment of the game. It
Yeah.
was pretty awesome. He had the weird shoulder injury thing that I think we're just all pretending didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because it would kind of make him look bad. No, it's not like your fault, but whatever. He was really good. The defense is locked down.
Yeah.
Like, he's been everything they want, even with the down year. He's been good enough in the playoffs, and he all came together yesterday with the homer. So,
yeah, and he's
all good to me.
He's been pretty good these playoffs. I'll get the numbers, which
I think overall the numbers are good for the playoffs, but I haven't looked at them.
his postseason career up to this year, he's been bad. The dude won the MVP last year at age 24, by the way. And then he had a meh year this year, and with how good the Dodgers are, like, he's hitting sixth. He's hitting behind the catcher, Will Smith, that I don't think a lot of baseball people are that familiar with, who's also been having a good playoffs, by the way. But let me see if I can get these stats quick. Belly, in this year's playoffs, he's got a 9.11 OPS, 3 homers. He's been doing pretty good, and I think he got off to a slowish start. If I take out the wild card game, does it get better? We're chopping up stats. Yeah, it gets a little better. 972 OPS. He's been really good. But yeah, man, they've slid him down to 6, and his defense has been like his highlight.
Part of it is they like doing left-right stuff. So I would assume, like, based on performance, they'd still probably list him above, like, Will Smith if they were just putting people in order of how they've done this year. But the left-right stuff, 5th and 6th, kind of the same.
You wonder if he can flip with Muncy, though. Muncy's been cleaning up, and Muncy's been having kind of a tough year. He had the one nice home run. I don't know.
They have so many good players.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
Really pick him out of the hat.
He's taking some walks,
top 7.
playing really good defense. Good for Belly. I wonder
Home run was awesome.
I wonder if that sparks him to begin kind of a second half of his playoff career. Good for you, Belly. Good for you. Texting his friend Cole Tucker. He was excited. Flex. Our friend Cole Tucker. Flex. Dodgers won 4-3. Belly, a game-winning home run in a deciding game.
I'm just going to say it. Cody Bellinger, future friend.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. So those are the Bros of the Nights. Couple Dodgers. You win a Game 7. That's how it goes. Again, sorry, Braves fans. Sorry, Atlanta fans. Tough.